lot of bad knowledge shit I can't say. It's probably why I got put these problems in my damn
Boss
way.
more everything. Whoa, whoa, yes. Boss more everything. Ay, I swear to God, look at me. Boss more everything. Yeah. Boss more everything.
Yeah. I'm from the south side, Chicago, where they known to pop lit.
The thing is this, like everybody's marketing strategy is different. There's like not one specific one for everybody. But here's the thing. If you've been doing covers and that, and you know, that's like your audience of people is the people who were listening to this song by like this artist, that's the one that you covered. Well, those people who started following you or listening to it are probably the people, you know what I'm saying, that the audience you need to be targeting. I'm always, you know, upfront and honest about it. I didn't run a lot of keyword ones, but this is why. When I tested the keywords initially, the cost per view and the cost per click were like 5 to 10 times higher.
Damn,
so
son.
in my mind, I'm like, but I can get more views, which from real people for less money. Now, you know, it doesn't mean that that's what you need to do, because you should test both. If you can use keywords and you notice that you're getting more subscribers, you're not gonna get more views, but you might end up getting more engagement and more subscribers, more followers, because you're hyper targeting. That's why it costs more money, because you're hyper targeting a customer. The further you go into the demographics and you hyper target the customer avatar and who that person is, it starts costing more money, because you're not like blindly doing this. What happens is when the pool of people gets smaller, you're contending to run ads in front of a smaller pool of people. So only these people that meet this criteria get on the internet and they're watching a video is the only time that they are gonna be able to see an ad from you. And you're gonna be competing with everybody else who wants that specific type of person, right? So that's why it costs more money. And if you just do a broad reach, which damn near everybody, you have millions of people to choose from. That's why the cost is so much lower. But you can start looking at the information, the data, and start determining who are the people that are clicking through, who are the people that are subscribing, what is the age group, what device are they logged in on. Only run the hyper targeting ones to test and see if it's doing better. I mean, chances are it's gonna do better, but is it doing better per cost? Because listen, if I can get 10 people to watch it and one person converts, but I also got 10 views, as opposed to spending 10 cents and getting one person that converts, it's the same amount of people converting, but I'm getting 10 views. And eventually maybe two people out of that will, you know what I'm saying? So like, I recommend that you test and try that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run ads in every state in the United States. And I'm gonna run them in every country for just like $5 a day, or maybe like $2 a day. If it's 50 states, you gotta watch it, whatever. But I want to see if for some reason my song does better. Sorry, my gardener's outside. I want to see if it does better in a certain state, because if for some reason it's like, man, they really song in this state. Like I don't know. Like, you know, people are people, but maybe there's something that's why I'm testing that. Now, keyword wise, it's like the test I'm doing is cheap because it's very broad. When you're testing with keywords, you're spending money. I'm gonna test keywords too, but it's like with me is I don't know who the fuck I sound like, because my big hurdle for me is every song of mine is different. I'm super versatile, and that's actually a big problem. You're not supposed to be versatile. Somebody needs to be able to recognize that it's you on the song within 5 to 10 seconds to be like, oh, I know who this is. But that's why 2 Chainz go 2 Chainz, you know what I'm saying? Or like you have your thing and I have my thing. You know, it's like yeah, and you got these other things, you know, level to do. You know, if I make the beat, then I put the sound in there. But you like people need to be able to recognize that. And often, really though, the beat itself should be telling the person, oh, this is like, oh, I bet you this is like, you know what I'm saying? So make sure that if you're gonna be using these tools to market, that the songs you're also choosing can correlate with one another and can be marketed. You need to have another song that sounds at least similar to your current song, so that you can, you know, you have a place to send them after that. Because what I'm finding is you can't just have one song. Like, look, so I promoted a Script 2 story with ads. I'm getting 7-cent clicks. Sometimes two views for a penny, so low, because the engagement is so high because of the type of song it was, and I made it for YouTube, right? But what I realized was, I didn't even realize it till I finished the music video for this. We really kind of finished yesterday, the last couple of days. I was like, I couldn't utilize the other song I had that people love because I didn't have another song that worked perfectly, that they would love, that also had the right video for it, that I could put them to. So they could like you for this, but if you don't have another song, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need more than one song for somebody to like, you know, you have one song that really like you, but you need other songs. And that's like a life story song. That's not like a song, like, I feel like people are gonna like, even though a lot of people did, over 8,000 people added it to their, 8,500 people added it to a playlist on Spotify alone. You know what I'm saying? So like, they do add it, it's because they had exposure, but it's not a normal type of song where if you put out a hit song, that's just gonna do a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you have numerous songs, that's the play.
Boss more everything. Whoa, I swear to